Humans have long believed they were the most intelligent species on Earth, but it turns out they rank third. The second most intelligent species are dolphins, who always knew the planet's end was near. Their attempts to warn people were misunderstood as playful stunts. In the end, the dolphins left Earth, leaving a brief message. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Meanwhile, Arthur Dent's peaceful life in the English countryside is disrupted when he wakes up to find a construction crew about to demolish his house. Panicked, Arthur lies in front of the bulldozers, protesting that he was never informed. Suddenly, his best friend, Ford Prefect, appears with a cart full of beer, distracting the workers long enough to whisk Arthur away to a nearby pub. As Ford drinks heavily, he reveals a startling truth. He's an alien from another planet. To prove it, Ford recalls how they first met when Arthur saved him from being run over by a car, thinking Ford was introducing himself to the vehicle. Ford still feels indebted to Arthur for saving his life, and now he plans to repay that favor by saving him from Earth's imminent destruction. But Arthur is distracted by a picture of Trisha on his phone, the woman he had feelings for, but let slip away. They had met at a party, and when Trisha invited Arthur on an adventurous trip to Madagascar, he declined, preferring his quiet life. Then, a flashy guy named Zaphod swooped in and took Trisha away, though Arthur never stopped thinking about her. Arthur's thoughts are interrupted by the sound of his house being demolished. He rushes back, only to see it in ruins. Just as despair sets in, a giant spaceship appears in the sky, casting a shadow over the construction site. Ford hands Arthur a towel, urging him to hold tight as he activates a glowing hitchhiker ring. In a flash, they're aboard the spaceship, which belongs to the bureaucratic alien species, the Vogons. The Vogon captain broadcasts a message to Earth. The planet is being demolished to make way for a hyperspace expressway. Chaos ensues as the Earth is surrounded by ships, and moments later, it's reduced to cosmic dust. Inside the Vogon ship, Arthur learns that Ford is a field researcher for Asterisk, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Asterisk, a universal travel guide. While Arthur is devastated by Earth's destruction, Ford searches for a signal to activate the ring. Arthur reads about the Vogons in the guide, discovering that their poetry is notorious for being the worst in the universe. Suddenly, the Vogons capture Ford and Arthur, presenting them to the captain, who subjects them to his torturous poetry recital. Ford is in agony, but Arthur is unfazed, unable to comprehend the terrible poem. When asked for feedback, Arthur offers an enthusiastic, albeit dishonest, analysis of its emotional depth. Offended, the captain orders their ejection from the ship. Drifting through space, Arthur and Ford are suddenly picked up by a ship, the Asterisk Heart of Gold Asterisk. The ship's crew, including a depressed robot named Marvin, leads them through its oddly sentient corridors. Zaphod, the galaxy's eccentric president, and his crewmate Trisha, now calling herself Trillian, are aboard. Arthur is shocked to recognize Zaphod as the man who stole Trisha from him at the party. Zaphod, however, has no memory of Arthur. The reunion is interrupted when the Vogons pursue the Asterisk Heart of Gold Asterisk across hyperspace. Zaphod initiates a jump through space, and the ship lands in a random spot, causing bizarre transformations. Meanwhile, Zaphod explains his goal: to find the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. He recounts how a supercomputer named Deep Thought revealed the answer to be 42 inches, but left the question unknown. Using the ship's improbability drive, they teleport to Viltvodel 6, where Zaphod's political rival Hummer demands a favor in exchange for the coordinates to Magrathea, a legendary planet. During their negotiations, Vogon forces ambush the group, and Trillian is captured. Determined to rescue her, Arthur, Ford, and Zaphod make their way to Vogsphere, home of the Vogons. The trio faces a series of absurd bureaucratic challenges and physical obstacles before reaching Trillian, who is sentenced to death for kidnapping the president. After a long-winded, bureaucratic process, they manage to save her just in time, but Trillian is furious with Zaphod for signing the paperwork that led to Earth's destruction. Back aboard the Heart of Gold Asterisk, they finally reach Magrathea. Arthur meets Slartibartfast, a planet designer who reveals that Earth was commissioned by mice as part of an experiment to find the ultimate question. Meanwhile, the others discover deep thought, but learn that the question was lost with Earth's destruction. In a final twist, the mice reveal their plan to extract Arthur's brain to complete their research. Arthur narrowly escapes by smashing them with a bowl, uncovering their true identities as the creators of deep thought. As Vogon forces attack, Marvin saves the day by using a point-of-view gun to make them too depressed to fight. With the crisis averted, Slartibartfast offers Arthur a place on the newly rebuilt Earth, but Arthur chooses to continue his adventure with Trillian. As they fly off into the stars, Arthur's parting words, "Never go anywhere without your towel," accidentally trigger an intergalactic misunderstanding, setting off another round of cosmic absurdity. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to catch more videos like this.